one thing we should do when we're learning, studying, no matter what it is, math, physics, English, grammar, for the stupid SAT or ACT, for piano, violin, martial arts, fitness, work. We should do things a little bit every day or a few days for weeks or months to let it sink in. We need those times where we're going to hit it hard and do a lot of stuff. I like to do that sometimes. Other people like to do that. But that shouldn't be it on what we're doing when we're studying. We should focus on some stuff to get it down, some algebra or whatever, some physics. But then we should do, I don't know, depending on you, 3 to 10 problems every day or every few days to help it sink in, because that one time isn't going to help it sink in as well for the long term. You know, you got all this brain stuff that's got to go on, neural connections, wiring, you got to sleep, food's got to go there over a period of time for it to really sink in and stay. It's got to become part of us. That means materially. That means sleeping and rest and time and food. And that doesn't happen all of a sudden at once. When you do it over a period of days, a little bit, again, it helps you think about it more. It helps it sink in, helps you retain it more in the long term. So hit some stuff hard. I like to do. It's good for different things, for music, chess, fitness, academic subjects. But then we should do a little bit every few days. I know that's happened with someone I worked with recently. Tutoring session, got stuff down. Sometime in the future, he had a test, but he didn't get some things right that I know he knew, and part of it is because he didn't practice it to let, a few other days to let it sink in. Then one thing you want to strive for besides that is just the practice is, go for like 80% accuracy or so as well. You want to strive to get that, not just do stuff. And it's important. Some things we do in fitness or whatever, we want to try to do 100 to 500 times before we move on. Because you need to be a master of something. If you're going to jump off a 10-foot wall and do it safely and effectively and not just say you did it, which is like silly and dangerous and not smart, that's only for an emergency, escaping from a fire. Otherwise, it's very unwise, to put it politely. You need to build up to it, and you want to be a master at things before you get to that point. So we should start out being in three-point football position, rolling. Get it down, wired into your system, so it's automatic, and you could do it kind of in your sleep. Then you're ready to move on it because you got a solid foundation. You just don't kind of sort of get it. You got it down. Then you can go from standing up, rolling. Then maybe eventually you do enough stuff, you can jump off like a 6-inch thing, land, roll. Do that 100 to 500 times over a period of days, not just in one sudden thing. I'm going to do like 500 in one day. No, you need time for it to sink in over a period of days. Sleep, rest, food, so things can be built up and it can become wired into you. So it's really there to move on. Then you can go a foot high, and then a foot and a half, and 2. And you're giving it time over a period of days and weeks to sink in. Same thing in teaching, or academic stuff I should say. But that's one thing I recommend you do. SAT, ACT, math, whatever. Hit stuff hard sometimes. You need to do a lot of work sometimes. Get some homework done or whatever. But we need to be doing the same thing every day or every few days, just a little bit, so it sinks in and we can retain it and integrate. So that'll help us at work and in life beyond school. Life and work are really what matters. School is just preparation for that. So we should do some of this to make it a habit so we have good, not just learning skills, but thinking skills and living skills so we can live a better life. We should do this on our own. Teachers should be having students do it and training them to do it, and so on. Parents help the kids do it. Communicate this. Coaches, excuse me, physical fitness trainers. That's what I do. So let's get some good learning principles like that, get other things, and make ourselves in the world better. Peace.